Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm here to do the full moon and Aries reading for the sign of Leo. So what's going on, Leo? This is the Aries full moon. Aries is impulsive and Aries is the initiator. With this full moon in Aries, we're going to have to look at some of our actions that we may have taken out of being impulsive. And how is this full moon going to affect you? Well, for you, Leo, I'd say take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. This, you may have a flurry of friends, fun, travel, which suits your star power. You know, you're the star. Show personality, so that's all good. However, during this time you may have what is called an aha moment, like this great epiphany that is going to allow you to understand where other people are coming from. So this could go a long way in maybe mending some relationships and misunderstandings, and you may feel like, you're the victim, or everyone is everyone's, oh, poor you. We all go through that from time to time. But this could be a time when you have an aha moment where you may understand, or is my prayer that you understand where other people are coming from. So interesting enough, first card, Six of Fire. So here you can see you're victorious. You bringing it in, right? You slayed the dragon. However, this is in reverse. Can you see that? So being in reverse, this is about do not let your arrogance dim your achievements. Because there's people who probably really want to help you or do more for you, but if you're so arrogant, no one's going to really want to show you any admiration. But at the same time, you don't want to rest on your laurels or be lazy or be in complete idleness. So the positive aspects of this 6 number is loving, magnetic, sociable, artistic, and understanding. All things that we know Leo can be. You're the star, right? But at the same time, people who live with you on the negative side might think you're a domestic tyrant, a cynic, self-righteous, jealous type person. There was an old commercial. I can't remember what it was. It's in there. What was that? It's in there. Well, whatever. But, we want to stay in the positive, that loving, magnetic, sociable, artistic, and understanding. So we don't want to fall into this, because this would be the negative aspect, being arrogant, which will dim your achievements and take away from all that you have managed to do up to this point. You don't want to dim that. So when I think about this full moon for you, you're going to have a moment understanding where other people are coming from. So it's probably like looking at yourself here. Interesting enough, first chakra card that we got. Can you see that? Vanity. Yeah, we know you the star. And you like to speak in the terms I. I did this, I did that. And this is your throat, your thyroid, your neck, ears, and sinuses or allergies. But are you giving open, clear communication? Are you communicating feelings and thoughts, creativity? Are you speaking up? Are you releasing? This is like breath, breathing, life force. And it's also a serious matter of healing with this. Are you speaking in a healing tone, or are you speaking to hurt? Like somebody owe you something versus what can I do? The positive aspect, loving, magnetic, social versus being a tyrant and cynical. Communication here. And this vanity is interesting. This is Balance between what is true in our heart and what we communicate. Is it being reflected here? Are you living and communicating your truth or just playing along? This may be a time of awakening to a new way of being. Be aware of distractions that may pull you away from the true you. Mindful in your speech. And since this chakra is the throat chakra, then, how we speak, other aspects that could be hindering us at this time, but what we need to look at, like this first card here, like don't be arrogant. Like you may not think you're being arrogant, maybe people see you as arrogant, and vanity. But with this communication here, like I said, can you express yourself freely? Do you really have the ability to really listen to what other people are saying and hear their truth, understand them? If you have issues with your lungs, throat, sore throat, thyroid, get it checked out. Or do you just have a weak voice? Or do you have an issue with truly speaking your self-expression? Do you say what you mean? Or do you have fear of saying what you mean? If there's a pain in your neck, do you yell? Do you talk too loud? This is definitely a sign to have more citrus fruits, herbal teas. Take time to meditate, journal, and listen more than you speak. Isn't that interesting? Even though it's communication, listen more than you speak. Now, everything starts at the root. Is there some insecurity? Is that why you may appear arrogant? Or, maybe you're going through something you ain't sharing it. And I get you don't want to share everything with everybody, but there's someone you may have to share with. Do you listen to your fear? Or do you tap into your courage here? That's what this is about. Insecurity. Face the fear. Listen, or are you listening to the fear and face it with courage? This is energy turned within. Could lead to fear and stagnation. Courage is necessary if you are to be fearless and move forward. This is a message to grow up inside into a greater energy and invoke courage from the angels to progress. This is inside. It's like you have a big heart here. You have this big idea, but hey, the devil's busy. You can't do it. That little voice, that fear, you can't do it. Yes, you can. Face your fear and move forward. And with that insecurity, maybe that comes out in the way you speak, like, a little vanity. Or you appear arrogant. Because ultimately, you're insecure. Now, with this root chakra here, interesting enough, like I said, you could be, since this is the root chakra, this is what you need to feel safe. Your sexual organs, your rectum, tailbone, your physical energy. I know I mentioned sex, but are you hiding behind sex? Because sex is a drug too. Especially if it's not the right person. Or you feel some maybe low-level anxiety. You haven't set proper boundaries with other people. Or on another end, is it like greed? You need material possessions, make you feel good. Drive that big Mercedes versus staying in your budget, get a Toyota. Just saying. Using that as an example. Not saying that's you, because only you know that. Now, but then is there an obsession with money? But with this, to have a secure base, this is like working your cores and your back. Work your core and your back. Eat a lot of protein, root vegetables. Make sure you get enough sleep. Do yoga. Walk outside barefoot so you can ground yourself into the ground. Get grounded for clear communication to remove the arrogance. Now, interesting enough, I tell you, Spirit is so amazing. And the card I got for you is the challenge. This is deserved victory can be measured by the obstacles conquered while attempting to succeed. So some of these things may be an obstacle for you. You know, you are the king, you are the queen, and the thing is everybody knows it. But you don't have to beat them over the head with it, right? This is the elder tree, you know. So this is about resolving inner conflict. And it's that inner conflict, you know, we're talking about communication, say, in how you communicate. So is there a sense of vanity? Or basically, are you a show-off? You have to have more, and you got to tell everyone about it. And it's all based on insecurity. So that's going to be a challenge balancing these things out. So I would definitely say get you some exercise, work your cores, do breathing exercises, eating more blueberries, herbal teas, root vegetables. And you can face this challenge. You can really face this challenge, because this could be a time, like I said earlier, you could have a great epiphany, and that epiphany could be in that journey itself, because that would be the obstacle, would be how you feel internally, and maybe someone outside yourself. Let me just move so you can see the whole truth. Someone outside yourself is going to teach you something about yourself, and you're going to go, aha, that light bulb is going to go off. And that's going to be a blessing. You might not like it at first because it may not feel comfortable. However, that's part of the challenge, overcoming all that stuff. And realize you still have a lot to offer. You are a great person. And most of the challenges we face in life are the challenges within. The devil within. The devil's not really without. The devil's within. It's that little voice inside your head. So, let's turn this around. And this will be complete victory. You'll have victory over this particular challenge during this full moon in Aries cycle, Leo. You could do it because you're smart, you're strong, you're tenacious. Right? You're loving, magnetic, you're social, you're artistic, and you are understanding. You could do it. Meet the challenge. So Leo, please like, share, subscribe, leave a message. And I really appreciate that. Again, this is Sister Omi. Peace.